and gentlemen, and welcome back. Sorry for those that think that I am currently low. Unfortunately, I'm quite ill. I'm just recovering. Well, yes, recovering from a little cold, flu, whatever you want to call it. So, apologies if I do sound a bit low. I'm still kind of feeling under the weather. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's get straight into it. I cannot believe where we are, honestly speaking. We are currently ninth, ladies and gentlemen. 24 games, 8-1, 8-1, 7 drawn, and 9 lost. And ladies and gentlemen, we're 10 points away from an actual, European place. And the thing is, we can actually get seventh. And I believe that's somewhere along the lines of the Europa Conference League. But we're not going to worry too much about that. Let's get straight into the schedule. We don't want to waste, obviously, any time. The last game we played, ladies and gentlemen, was the 4-0 defeat against Real Madrid. We all know how that went. Then I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Salaqueno. Oh, that's not bad. We beat them 6-1 with a different side team. Bilbao, we drew 0-0, which was a good result. We played really well defensively. Sevilla, we lost 3-2, which was quite unfortunate. They scored in the 87th minute after being 2-1 up. El Nasiri really destroyed us. We got knocked out of the Spanish second division, which was very frustrating because it was quite a strong team against Alicante. Celta Vigo are... sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. Celta Vigo, we beat them 2-1, who's obviously our rivals, Azon with a brace. Villarreal, they came back and beat us 2-1. Azon scored in the 12th minute to cancel out Dueke's, but then Yerry Pino scored in the 84th minute, which was quite frustrating. Almera, we beat them 4-2. You can see great goals by all the boys that are there. Elche, we drew 4-4, very frustrated. We kept on going in, and unfortunately just kept on cancelling us out. Vallecano, they beat us 2-1. And ladies and gentlemen, we play Barcelona away from home. It's like I'm showing you guys all the teams that we are going to get completely destroyed by, but look, at the end of the day, man, we're just going to try and do our things and see what happens. There's a possibility that we could hopefully make a upset, but I think, I'm going to say the same thing as I said before, which is the fact of, can we actually make sure by halftime we're not losing by a lot of goals, or even so, we are 0-0 in. Let's just see how it goes. But the last time we played them, they destroyed us. I think it was 5-0. But yeah, it's been one of those games. But, you just got to understand that their squad is completely OP. What I have done, ladies and gentlemen, is I've just kind of just had a look at the squad. And, obviously we have to understand where we are at this present moment. But yeah, there's obviously a lot of players there that are just not good enough, which is obviously what we expect as well, obviously. David De Gea is going to be retiring, I believe, at the end of the season. So that gives us 71k back into our wage budget, which is quite good. But the problem we're going to have is, the keepers we're gonna have to get. And, just in that opportunity there, we were just about to give the ball stupidly to Barcelona. But so far, we're keeping the ball quite well. And I think, look, you know what, we have to understand that, we've got some good players, but we also got players that, in this position, they're really good. But unfortunately, they are going to have to go because they're very good for us. Yes, you would say, but, there's times you have to move on, irrespective. I may look at the attributes and, when you look at the attributes, you're thinking, yes, this is on 16, 17, but yeah, sometimes, you need to change that up. But we started playing some really nice football, and then, to be honest with you, we kind of messed that up. And there we go, Frankie de Jong, he went through literally the midfield and the defense and scores in the 3rd minute. This is what happened last time when we played them. And, that was just, how easy was that just to get past us like that? That was very easy for him to just run and take the shot. But like I said, I think this is just a watch and chill. The same way we say Netflix and chill, this is watch and chill. So we're just going to watch and chill because we're not going to expect anything from this game. Let's be really honest with ourselves. We know we're not going to get anything from this game. So I'm not going to kid myself that we're going to get something from this game. Like I said, this is our first season back in the top flight of Spanish league. So you know what? I'm not gonna take it that bad, to be honest with you. Just a bit frustrated. We seem to lose the ball quite a bit. Wrong decision making, I say, from some of our players. But look, you know what? We're not gonna complain. If you actually think about it, you wouldn't have actually thought we were here. We're here. We would get there. If you actually think about it, we're actually 10 points away from relegation, which is what we want to do. I'm not really fussed, to be honest with you, regarding getting into Europe and stuff. That would be very silly of me to even think that that's possible for us to do, honestly speaking. But we're obviously going to try our best to get as high as we can in the league. Of course, we're going to do that. But look, at the end of the day, these are the boys' first time in the league. A lot of these boys probably haven't even played in this position before, probably only De Gea. So, I think we might give them just one more season, and then after that, we'll start shedding people away. Let's see what the reputation does for us this season, and then we really go from here. But let's get into the game, ladies and gentlemen. The stats are looking really good. We've had more pass completion, more shots on targets, and the fact that it's only 1-0, I'm not too fussed about that. Can't really complain. Oh gosh, Frankie de Jong with the corner. I always talk too early. Let's see, let's clear it out. Has another opportunity. Rodrigo into Yamal, and there we have it. I always speak too soon. I always speak too soon, and this happens all the time. I speak too soon. That's exactly what happens. Yeah, I spoke too soon there. But nevertheless, we keep it moving. 2-0 at half time, which is not too bad. You know what? I guess we're not doing that bad, man. Yeah, Kakaburu is going to have to come off. We're going to put on Ivan Azon. Once they allow me, let's change his position into a target man. Yeah, it's just one of those things, ladies and gentlemen. Not having the best of games, really. Lopez seems to be lucky there. Lopez seems to be gaining interest from other clubs. It's going to be quite difficult. Yeah, I think it's quite difficult. I think striker wise, I don't think we need to necessarily worry too much. If I'm actually totally honest with you, number 10 is not bad. We've got Lopez. The wingers, potentially, I actually think our issue may be from midfield. Oh, I think it might be just from midfield to defense. Defense will concede a lot of goals, so that's something that we need to definitely sort out. So we may have to you know what? We need a right back. Freely, Carrillo, Kramer. These may be players that are going next season. The worst for me is a goalkeeper. I find it so difficult, trying to find a goalkeeper. If you have the same issue, or if you can give me any clues or anything that you think would help me to find a good goalkeeper, please hit the comments below and help me out here with keepers I could potentially get, or what I should look for in a keeper. Obviously, when you are playing these teams, you are going to expect to obviously, just getting run around there, mate. But yeah, you're obviously going to expect to concede goals. Oh, that's offside if he scores. Surely that's offside. To me, that looked offside. But look, you know what? This is a better game than we had before. No word of a lie. Me personally, that's offside. But he may have just held his run. I thought so. To me, yep. I knew he was offside. I had a inkling that he was offside. But look, I can't complain, man. This is a good result. Well, not a good result, but this is a good performance. You know, we ain't had much chances. Let's be real there, but yeah, we've kind of kept them at bay a bit, but we haven't had an outlet there. I think that's been our only problem. We haven't had an outlet. Gosh, yeah, there we have it. Ansu Fati, damn 3-0, 50th league goal. These are the players that we're playing against. So let's not act silly. We know what we're gonna expect. So um, let's make a substitution right here. There's no point. We might as well start weaning off some players out. Um, just get them off because there's actually no point in in making these boys tired. We have more important games. We have more important games to play, to be honest with you. So yeah, we're gonna be sensible with that. Um, don't know what happened there, but yeah, we're gonna be sensible with that. Take off a few players. Let some people have some run out. But this always happens when I think we're actually not we're doing better than before. Then the goals just start flying in. Ansu Fati, jeez. Now, most of our goals that we concede is outside the box. So please tell me, ladies and gentlemen, in the comments below, anyone that's watching this and plays Football Manager, how do I stop goals from being scored outside the box? Because I think it's ridiculous. Literally, without fail, 9 out of 10 times. Well, obviously, we're talking about Ansu Fati and stuff like that. Like, cool, that's fine. I'm not worried about that. But it's becoming like literally every single time they turn outside the box, it's automatically a goal. Now, I don't know if that's a issue with the game, but there we go. Jeez, man. De Gea has been, you know what? I think De Gea has been awful for us. Like, he's the worst. He's actually the worst signing we've had. It's 5-0. We just spoke about it. Jeez, like, look at the players they have, though. Like, I'm not even bothered by that because there are teams that are getting battered 5-6-1 by them. Like, I'm not going to lie. That's what's happening. But, jeez. Like, that tells you the level of how far we are from these players, from these teams. Um, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna realistically play it as far as trying to get them close to there. I think we're gonna try and see how far we can get. But this is only our first season. It might be this may end in the next season or two or whatever. If we get into European competition, maybe we'll just leave it as a nice story there. Or again, like I said, we're gonna play it where we can kind of have a decent squad where we can more or less start challenging all the time for at least a European place. I think that's what we're gonna kind of do. But yeah, it's a bit crazy. Our goal difference is -15 now. So defensively, we definitely need to do better. Like De Gea's pushed up by another 0.5, 6.6. It was on a 6.1, but he's letting so much goals. Like it's unbelievable. But finally, the game is done. What we expected, 5-0. That's what they're beating us. Um, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that, but it is what it is. But yeah, I actually think he's been the worst signing, you know. I thought that this might work. I thought that bringing back De Gea probably would help us um, to obviously, like, we've got experience in someone that's a goalkeeper. He's been there, done that, like, and I can't lie to you, it's actually backfired on us, which is frustrating. Processing for. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, and I thought that we should have a really good look at this player right here, who is David De Gea, 36-year-old on 71k, a veteran goalkeeper. And ladies and gentlemen, he's played 19 games and conceded 43. Do you know how crazy that is? Only 3 clean sheets, 15 saves tipped. He's parried 32 and held 31. That is just unbelievable. He's retiring anyway at the end of the season, but damn, it's been crazy. But anyways, we move on, ladies and gentlemen. So it goes. We've lost the game, unfortunately. We're going to play quite a few offline. I think we may come back for the Girona game, and then after that, we'll come back for the Sevilla, the last game of the season. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I am Football Manager Maniac. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Hit the thumbs up and notification bell. Don't forget to hit the comments below. Let me know, ladies and gentlemen, how could I help my team? Help me out, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, this is what we're here for. I'm here for you to help me out, to get this squad the way I can get it, to get it better. Now, what I want you all to do, help me out to get a goalkeeper that could help me out here. I'm screaming for one. Fullbacks, centre backs, let me know, ladies and gentlemen, any players that you feel will help out my team. Ideally looking for a centre back and a goalkeeper and fullbacks. Also as well, let me know, is this another bug in the game about long shots going in every time from outside the box? Or is it a tactical thing? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. But that's all for today. Thank you very much again, and take care.